We welcome you to Tampa, Florida, and this is one of the few times I can almost look my radio counterpart in the eye. J.R. Rollo, our color analyst, of course, on the radio broadcast coming up tomorrow as TU takes on USF. And there's no question USF is 4-7, but a real dangerous bunch. They're a really good team. They were picked 5th this year in the league.
Preseason number 5, won over 20 games last year, and have the bulk of that crew back again this year. And there's a reason they were picked to finish 5th in the preseason, but they lost a preseason all-conference player, Alexis Yetna. He's sitting out with an injury, but I'm telling you what, they're starting to figure it out. South Florida's really starting to play well.
Yeah, they're 4-7 in the league, 11-13 overall, but they're a team that's coming on. They beat Memphis recently in Memphis, and then, of course, they took Houston to the wire just recently, only lost by 4. So it's going to be a load on Saturday for Tulsa, and the Hurricane better come ready.
There's a guy named David Collins that brings it every minute of the game, and it's fun to watch. He plays as hard as he possibly can play for 40 minutes. LaQuincy Rideau, the point guard, the leader and general for the South Florida Bulls, very similar, just brings it all the time. And so Tulsa's got their work cut out tomorrow, but hopefully a healthy Brandon Rochelle will help Tulsa continue on their winning ways.
And Brandon came back and played 11.5 minutes after his ankle injury and really didn't do a whole lot stats-wise. You look at the stats, no points, couple of rebounds, maybe a steal or two, but his presence, just his presence on the defensive side was huge.
Yeah, he just understands it, and he's such a good athlete. He brings so many things to the table other than just scoring. Defensively, steals, he's the team leader in rebounds and steals. He just does a tremendous job. And so Tulsa, kind of like they let out a breath of fresh air, exhaled a little bit when he got on the court. And now Frank made the decision not to play him in the second half. I think it was a fabulous decision. Let that guy rest. You're going to need him down the stretch.
Yeah, another couple days for Brandon Rochelle. And in the meantime, Martin Zigbanu is playing out of his mind. This is the best consistent basketball we've seen from Martins as he closes out his senior year. He's really playing like he wants to get the postseason, and he's just been unbelievable the last 4 or 5 games.
That's what you hope your seniors do, is that they start to really, their senior year, they start to come into their own and they finish strong. And boy, Martin Zigbanu's not leaving anything on the table, Bruce. He's bringing it time in, time out. He's just an absolute stud. I really believe he's the best post player in the conference right now. He's putting on a post clinic in every game, and he plays as hard as he possibly can for about 35 minutes a game.
High-level game, certainly for the Hurricane, as Tulsa comes in at 8-3 and 16-8 overall. Got to win games like this if you want to really contend for a championship, so it's a big one Saturday.
No doubt about it. They suffered a couple losses not too long ago. They got it back together this past Wednesday night with East Carolina. Now it's time to get back into that form that puts you on that 6-game winning streak. Tulsa can do it tomorrow, but they got to bring it in. All points have to be pointed in the same direction, and they got to get it going from the beginning, from the jump, and they got to play 40 minutes.
Yeah, so it won't be easy. The Hurricane taking on USF right here in Tampa, Florida. And again, the game starts at noon Eastern time. That's 11 o'clock Central time right here from Tampa.